Greetings, welcome to me and Intero. Well, this has been so much happening into this week, and lots of changes been there. I wanted to send this message, upload it to YouTube as soon as possible, but there have been some obstructions. I was trying to upload it, recorded for almost 7 minutes, and then something happened and I just stopped recording. It happens 2 to 3 times, and then suddenly I felt very low. At the day of full moon, I really felt very high and very good, like very wonderful energy. But then suddenly, so much vibration going down and against, and I fall ill. Yesterday, just went to talk and came and felt good. And just last night, I had the video to do. Someone just sent me comment about her son who just went unconscious and was in ICU. Thank you for all these people. I mean, thank you. This word is not the best to describe because we all are connected with one thing, and that is through heart. I mean, maybe much early I imagined that there could be a time when I would be on YouTube, or maybe I would have people who would be by my side. And yesterday I really got this, and I really should thank you to all the people, and more than that, to thank you for the universe to give us the time and sign to help someone, to be there with someone, not just help. And all of us, no matter where are we actually from, any place, everyone tried to reach out to that person, send the prayers. And no matter whoever watching this video, please do send the prayers again to Thomas Vincent Keller. He needs your prayers. I didn't get any update from her mother. I do not have her email ID. Just she sent a message to me, and I dedicated it to all the people, and I got so many good responses. I mean, I know how it feels and means when we are in need of prayers, and when we just you know, there are times people do face when they want a simple prayer, that someone should give me that prayer. I literally have gone through this in my life, trust me. And it sounds really bad when you are alone sometimes. uh, if you say that I got these intuitions, I grew stronger, then believe that I had so many hardships. And since my life, since my childhood has been so much powerful and so much amazing. Everything that I wished for, I got it. But then something's happened in my life that changed my life forever. So I will not talk more about it, as it makes some people to think about their own emotions too. So let's go ahead. And no thank you for those people who did prayers, but instead gratitude to say that we all belong to the one universal way of light, and I'm so glad that I am surrounded by those people. No matter whether these people are my subscribers or they are just coming to visit me, whoever send the energy, I'm really very thankful to them. Yep. And lots of blessings. Anyone who is listening, watching this video, if ever you need any kind of help, please do send an email, and we all will try to send the healing to that person who is in need. Okay. Now, let's move on to our current video about what we are here for, and that is no other than divine masculine messages from October full moon till the coming no moon day. Well, there's always a new moon. What is no moon? No moon is the day when we are not able to see the moon. Actually, moon is there, but because ray of light is not there, we are unable to find it. But that day is also very much important, and not just philosophically, but it is very important to build yourself. Like, I mean, you would not recognize that, and so many people just do not believe in that, in the fact that, in fact, they go against this fact that no moon day and full moon day are the best days to start anything and to be passionate, because at that day you get lots of passion and lots of power. Just the thing is that you should be attuned with that kind of frequency. You just take a tape recorder or a radio, okay, for example, radio, and there's a channel on specific um, frequency. Now when you will tune into that frequency, you'll be able to listen to that radio, listen to that station. But if you just went a bit away from that frequency or just bit early, you won't be able to listen it clearly, right? Similar happens when you will be able to get in tune with that kind of energy. You would feel like, wow, the one word is there. And if you went against that, you'll feel very much low. It's like, my god, what is happening? So these are the two stages which happen. Now, again, coming back to our own video. So, the first message by the divine masculine, I got messages from the universe, from the angels, and by divine masculine and feminine by themselves. Well, to explain these two terms, masculine and feminine, if you have seen the cartoon Ben Tennyson, so much, what do you say, kind of cartoony person, toony person. I like cartoons too much, and if you watch them, there is a specific episode of Alien X. If you want, you can search for it. In that Alien X, one day it happens that you know um, a kind of alien just wage a war, and he tries to destroy everything. And in a way or in a shot, he destroys the universe. Now, Ben, before turning into alien, he didn't know maybe whom to turn, what, I just don't remember exactly. But then he turned into Alien X. Maybe it's for the first time. But in Alien X, we find that there are two characters or two pictures. That is, one is masculine and one is feminine. They are so powerful and they can build a whole universe. And Ben is the person who is now turned as Alien X. He is the one who should get to know between these two voices. He should be able to get these voices to come to one conclusion. Unless and until they come to a conclusion, nothing can be happened by the Alien X. So finally, Ben tries to convince, and they get convinced, and they build up a whole universe entirely. Similar is here. When we talk about divine masculine and divine feminine, then it's like there are two energies around us. There are two energies which are most powerful, and it can be seen anywhere in any world. And for that kind of, you must have listened to the saying, or kind of say that people say that without a man, a female is incomplete, and without a female, a male person is incomplete. They correspond to each other. That is where we come to know about twin flame, which is the huge and long-lasting journey. There's a soulmate and everything, worldly love, whatever. We just want only one thing, that is LOVE. Okay. So let's move on to this again. I think lots of intro is going is happening. So the first message for masculine from the period of full moon day in October till the coming no moon day is. The first message is, he is remembering her. Well, that's wonderful thing. Now you can take the message as you want to be, but I'm going to explain it the way I get the information. He is remembering her is like no matter wherever he's going, maybe he's going for travel, he's going for taking a walk, he's taking a nap, or maybe he is taking a shower, he is thinking about her. Even when he's away and alone, he's eating food, and you could feel like, feminine could feel like, oh, is he there alone, or is he there with someone engaged in talking? No. Whatever is happening, he is thinking about you, because this time period is focusing him, is like putting him extra pressure to think about her. Think about her. It's like, uh, in a school, some children just follow their own intuitions. Like some children just play, no matter what it is. Though it's a science period, it's a mathematics period, they just want to play anything. They would make a toy, or they would just make a laugh, whatever. It's because of the nature. Similar is happening. He is following his own nature. He's not going to turn back towards you. He is going to be with you. So the first thing that he would do is to think about you. The second message is that he wants to achieve something. Well, that's a really wonderful way, because everyone wants that our loved one, the one that we love, no matter who it is, the person is a male person, female person, we want our loved one to achieve something that could be incredible. Incredible, just like making something which will be out of this world. Now, this is what going to happen in his life if he had ever set a dream, a goal for himself, then this will be the wonderful time period to start for that, because the energy is following by your way. It is pushing you to set the sky as the only limit that you could feel, right? Because so many times some people are like that. Oh, should I need to do a job? No, I don't have that energy. Or some people say that, oh, when I would be able to accomplish that task. But suddenly you would feel the shift of the energy that those people are now doing their work automatically, even without saying. I mean, not 100%, but at least 10 to 20% to 50% improvement can be seen. And to be honest, myself, I'm going through this transition. I'm doing the works. I mean, not exactly all the work that I need to do. My family is saying, do this, do this. But what I'm doing is like changes are coming in me. I'm cooking, I'm doing so many things. I'm cleansing utensils, whatever. It's like I'm doing so many things, which I think I am able to do. And the best part is that I'm following my intuitions. I'm going through my mind. I'm very happy while I'm doing, because earlier it's like while I'm doing the work, I was like, okay, I had to do the work. But right now, when I'm doing the work, I feel very happy that I'm able to clean utensils, because this is the time when I can be with my inner peace, when I can think, and it is not going to trouble me. Like, there are some people who are going through the jobs and they do not like the job, maybe the atmosphere or likewise. Just consider, for example, yesterday I just went to a bank. I just wanted to open an account, and I just went there, but the surrounding and the atmosphere in it wasn't too much friendly for me, and I feel like suffocated. Till though I went, I inquired about it, but again, universe gave me sign. Actually, I got the sign from universe that I should not be there, but I said, okay, why not just to go there? Then I went there, and someone just came and asked that again my account get debited, and if you do not clear it, I will close the account. So I got a sign that this is not a good place, so I just step out. So it's like, you get so many signs, but at the same time, this is a time period when the masculine is going to achieve something in his life. The third message is he's trying to get relaxed. Well, that's another beautiful thing. He's trying to get relaxed. Man, there have been so many times, so many ups and downs in his life when he was unable to keep up with the life's motivation. Um, for example, some people just want to be with their kittens, with their cats, with their dogs, with their family, with their surrounding, with the music, with the car, with the passion. But are they able to follow it? No. Anything happens suddenly and they just feel like, my god, I'm getting so much stressed. I shouldn't say this actually, because energy vibrates, but chill, okay. But then this is the time period when they are going to get relaxed, right? Relax means they are not going to feel the pain. They are going to meet the entire universe of happiness. It is not going to cheat them, but it is going to make them feel happy, because to get relaxed is like they are going to finally stabilize in their moods. They are going to finally stabilize. They're now finally stopping to hurt themselves, stopping to hurt someone. It's like 1-1. Okay, that's it. Earlier we were fighting, but right now I want the peace. You become with peace, I will become with peace. It's like both are now understanding each other. So it's like the masculine is now going to be aligned with his own heart, which is going to help the feminine at the same time, and it could be easier for her to reach to him if she decides. Till though the feminine messages are yet to come. The next message is that the fourth message is paying more attention into the house. Well, that is another beautiful thing, just like me. The masculine is now going to pay more attention to the house. Where is the house? Inside. And where are you? Inside the house. Some masculine people, you could have seen that, oh, he's always out. He's either traveling, having his bike, he just went out, he's with friends. But right now, he would be in his house. No matter what he's doing, maybe watching a movie or watching the old cartoons, or even he could scribble anything on the papers or draw something. So it's like he would like to spend more and more time into the house. The next message, six messages, he will try to send messages to the feminine. That is something a part of the TF journey and to the soulmate and to the worldly love. Well, Masculine will definitely try to send you a message, but then how? The question is how? Well, through WhatsApp, through social media, through Messenger, through telepathy, through telekinetic energy, through heartfelt energy. And if you believe that it could happen, then in your spiritual realm, when you are active, when actually you are sleeping consciously, but unconsciously you're alive in the spiritual realm, then there also is a possibility to meet your twin flame, to meet your handsome lover. And you could be there talking to him, and even you could find his presence protecting you from something opposite to positive, right? So that's a wonderful part, but at the same time that showcases his dedication to you. I mean, no matter what is happening, but he will be there by your side, because this is a time period when he will be your protector. And there are so many moments which could happen to our lives. um, how to tell you? Well, just the incident happened with me, an accident that happened with me, I guess a few weeks before, and my car got damaged. But if I think carefully, that if my car was not there at that time, then the bus could have hit the other car, and that car could have hit the girl on the bike, and it could be a dangerous encounter. Now, instead of that, the bus hit me, that is my car, and my car didn't even move for an inch. But what happened is that the car got damaged, but the girl was saved. Now, see, some things which happen is because to save from some negative to happen or to come real in life. That's why some things occur. So similarly here, he will be there to protect you, to guide you, and even could be some friendly messages could be exchanged, like hey, how's you? And suppose you asked him, hey, how's you? And your masculine could add the text, or add the what is the status is like. Some people just need to say hi and hello in life. Now you really know that this message is really directed towards you, this status, because not everyone is going to read his status. Or it's like suppose he's a businessman, then other clients, do they need to deal with this kind of stuff? No, he is directing this stuff only to you. He becomes fool. But why is he doing that? Is because to let you know that he is having you in his heart. Way too much love. Okay. The next message is that seventh message. He still holds love for her. Do I need to clear this point? Do I? Should I? No, right? Then next message, 8. He is locked in a memory about feminine. That is something which I need to explain. Locked in a memory. You must have seen a magic trick when a guy or a person enters into the magic box and the box is now closed. And as soon as they open the box, the person is disappeared. And then from somewhere, maybe the compartment or from another place, the person enters. How did it happen? It's because he's actually lost into that track. But in magic, what happens that the person finds a way out through something different. But here, in this journey, in this life, the person has gone through lots of things in life. Now, suppose you and your masculine were together, but something happened. Maybe it could be a crucial memory. Now, I would like to point out to it seriously, but you know, because so many people are watching this video and everyone is having different energy, so I would like to connect with each one's energy. I don't know how much I would be able to connect with that, so here's a bit explanation. Suppose you and your partner were intimate, too much intimate, and the feminine person is now going through emotional encounters, the facial expressions, the changes. Maybe you have closed your eyes and your masculine partner is watching them. Maybe you are intimate and he's doing the process, but he is still looking at you, your sound, your eyes, the way you look, everything that is getting imprinted on his heart forever. Or you could take a look at the um, other memories, like suppose you and your masculine were just out for a walk on seashore or somewhere else, and he just went to buy something for both of you, say some food, junk food, whatever. He was just coming, and then he just found that there was a little child over there, He just came to you seeking help. Maybe he needs money, or maybe he needs something, and you just looked at somewhere else. Maybe you didn't find your masculine, but he is looking at you from somewhere else. Now you just look at the child and you give him something. Maybe you helped him somehow. Maybe your masculine has seen how much compassionate you are. So many kind of things could have happened. Or it's like, suppose you were there with your masculine and suddenly you could have verbally abused your masculine, or something you said that could have hurted him, and he just left the house for a maybe for a few months. But this thing has been imprinted in his life. Now, no matter what is going on between both of you, whether you're together or not, but he is going to relish on those energies. He's going to think about that energy, and he knows that because, just like the first memory which I said, if he's having that, then he cannot share this with anyone, not even with you, because then if he's going to do that, he would feel like he's a selfish person, right? To make love, to be together, to be a couple, both of you need to be with each other. If you're not, and if he's saying, come on, then what is about that? Is it just not like begging? That's why he is holding on to the pain and ecstasy together. And because of that, he is locked in a memory about family. I don't know if you can consider, but whenever I'm trying to upload a reading, I go through lots of energetic encounters, numerous. I just sent a message to someone that whenever I do a reading, I connect with the people. Suppose I'm doing personal reading, then I connect with that person's emotional aura, with that person's aura, with the person's masculine and feminine partner's aura, and I connect with them, try to get the message. But then those energies are just like, I get a kind of reflection. This energy becomes a part of me for a certain time. Then I also, become a part of the energy, and it affects me for somehow. So, goes through lots of changes. Now, the next message is like this. 10th message. Sorry, 9th message. Okay. He's not going to share this memory. Yes, I just explained that. He's not going to share this memory with anyone. Now, 10th message. He is waiting or looking to make feminine more responsible. Well, somewhere masculine thinks that his feminine should be more responsible. Maybe she could have been bubbly, she could have been adventurous, she could have been well settled, but somewhere he feels like she should be more responsible. Now, this word responsible is really, really something different, or which could be beyond your understanding. Okay. For example, consider that suddenly you are given a part, okay, to be a CEO. You may be anyone, masculine or feminine energy. Consider you're given a part to be a CEO of a specific company. No matter what the company is, decide by yourself. Just like, say, the company just a startup company, or it is a billionaire company. Now you are a CEO of that company. 2 months are given to you. Suppose 2 months happen, and now someone just asked you, hey, do you think you're the right CEO? And you could say that, what are you saying? What are you saying? Do you have the right to tell me? I have been CEO for 2 months. Now, look at this trend. For 2 months, 2 months, 2 months? Right? You're saying 2 months, and I'm saying 2 months? People give up their life, give up their movements, give up their emotions to build something nationwide. It takes them years, decades. Just like Earth, it was not built just one day. It took thousands years. And where are thousands years? Where are 2 months? You have been CEO of a certain company and you feel like, yeah, I'm capable of doing that. Maybe, yes, of course, I believe that you are trying to be the best at you. But who is sure that you are being the best out of you? Like the way you have been when you were at the age of 5, then at the age of 10, then 15, then 20, then 30, then 50, then 40. Ask yourself, haven't there been any changes with you? Your masculine just thinks that you can be more responsible in your world, which could make him feel more proud. The next message is like 11th message. He wants, or he's waiting to see her become independent. Well, see, uh, Suppose you are a person who used to go to parlor every next day or every week. You feel like they make you feel beautiful, but when there's a real connection with your masculine and feminine, then when he's intimate with you, or when he's just looking at you, when both of you are taking a sip of tea or coffee together, when you are just looking into each other's eyes, when you are kissing, when you are just holding your hands, or when you are just saying goodbye, whatever. He wants you to be you. He doesn't want you to be someone else, right? He don't want you to turn into something that he don't want you to see. Like you could feel like if I go to parlor or if I meet my friends and I get connection, I get memories, or if I read this book, then I will be something different because that person is my idol. But for your masculine, you are the first preference. He wants you the way you are. It doesn't matter whether you apply makeup, whether you just smile, whether you just didn't smile, whether you just reply or not. He don't want you to stay away from him, but he wants you to be with him the way you are. Okay? Like you could have seen couples where a guy just handsome, having 8-pack abs and muscles, and millionaire, billionaire having a Porsche car, and he's going to say, "Come on, sweetheart, let's go to a ride." You say, wow, that's something, right? But this is not something. This is that person project. I could even show you those couples who are way more happy than those people because they know one thing, that is love. If you think about love is like, having money in hand, then my dear friend, that's not love you're waiting for. That's the physical contribution you're waiting for. True love is something really different. It doesn't come from any place. It comes from your heart. And it doesn't matter with whom you fall in love. It could be a person, could be a wonderful person in this society, or maybe a person who is considered as a criminal by society. It doesn't matter. Love is love. And you cannot tame love. You cannot go against love. Love is the one which controls us. But love is so superb that it gives us the power to let it control love itself. And sometimes we try to control the love. We say that I don't want love in my life. And then we feel pathetic. We lose everything. We lose interest in everything. Why? Because we do not hold to the person, to the thing which had made us. So similar here, your masculine wants you to have happiness in your life. 12th message. He thinks she should take lead role. Do you want to take lead role? You should do that because your masculine is saying that. So I'm just telling you that. Just a second. Well, I'm back now. So a little bit. Well, so he thinks she should take lead. Take lead is like it's like, say, if she is going to decide something about herself, like suppose she's a housewife, or she hasn't been doing something over the time period, or maybe she had been through lots of emotional trauma, or it's like maybe she's wasting time with her friends, or it's like maybe she's doing something social, but now he wants that whatever she does, she should do it with utmost care, but at the same time she should do it with the responsibility. And to take a lead, it means she should make her own name. Own name is like, say, suppose if she has been, a feminine has been very good with her own details, like say in embroidery, or say in photography, or say in making cartoons or animations, small aspect, but she hasn't been known to the world. Okay, say because YouTube is a very big medium now. There is Twitch, there is Vimeo, and so many other things where she could go, she could upload videos, or there are many sites out there on which she could post her work, like creative graphics, or her photography skills, her music skill, singing skills, but she's not doing that. And because of what? She's losing and missing the best part of her life. Now, imagine yourself when you were close to your masculine and you were intimate, physically, sexually, whatever, and there's a specific thing which you like to do. Now, suddenly there's a timestamp where both of you could say that, I don't want to do that thing. What will happen? Just tell me. Or say you're the very good singer and there's a specific way, the way you say a specific line. For example, hey yeah. Suppose people just die to listen to this sound, and you say to the producer, I think that I should drop this line. What will happen? Tell me. People are waiting that this line will come, this line will come, but it's not coming, it will never come. Then what? So, similar is happening here. Musclan want that you should take the lead to be the best in your part and to decide something for yourself instead of masculine. You should forget him and focus on yourself. The next message is like he's staying away from feminine in order to stop deceiving himself or not to deceive himself. Well, it seems like he is already caught in a memory, and there is something which he is following. That could be a guilt, that could be his passion, that could be his resilience, that could be his way of expressing sorry. You know, if a person is saying sorry, you might have gone through it if you have gone through the child psychology, if you read something somewhere, a book, or if you read how psychology works. And psychology works differently for different people because no one person has the same experience. But then, even if you make a group of 12 people together, say two groups, one group is smiling at the same time and one group is crying at the same time, no one person of that group would have the same frequency. If you want to measure the expressions and the emotion, everyone would have definitely 100 of point difference between each other. Similarly here, he's holding on to the pain inside somewhere and he's holding on to the key of future. Okay, there are two things. One, he holds the pain inside, and second one, he is holding the key of the future, which he may or may not want to share with you. Now, that future could be with you. 80% chance with you, 20% without you. Consider 80% with you, 20% without you, but while he's behaving this way, you could get a wrong message that he is having only 20% key of future with you and 80% of not without you. No, it's not true. What is happening is that he just don't want to come close to you because of something. Just like say, if there's a child and something happens to that child, maybe a thing is broken, a vase is broken, maybe the child did something stupid, say played with electronic gadgets and it hurted him somewhere somehow. Now all the elders are now angry on him. Some people are angry, some people are feeling sorry, some people are very anxious, some people become very they just want to hold the child. Now even if a person want to hold a child to give him warmth, the child would run away. Why? Because the child don't want to connect with the negative emotions, though you know that there will be no negative emotions from your side. You're trying to save the child from the hurt, or maybe you're trying to save the child from someone who is holding the anger for the child, but till the child is unable to differentiate. Similar is happening here. He is unable to differentiate. Maybe you are not the feminine who will get angry on him. You are the feminine which will say, I understand. Even if it belongs to your job or it belongs to your cheating part, I forgive you. That's a major thing. But he holds on to the pain where he becomes the feminine himself and he puts it, what if I become the feminine? I would say, FCUK yourself. I don't want you back in my life. Or he could feel like I had hurted her. She was there in the hospital and I wasn't there for her. I went out for a friend who just called me and I thought that it was important. But when I went there, it was my friend who was partying, but I missed my feminine's that important part. The next day she told me that her mother is not with her and I'm not with her. So sorry this moment came, but it's like, if this is happening, if this has happened, then please understand your masculine is not going to forgive him. So that's why the card comes. Say sorry, say sorry. One way he wants to forgive himself, but his ego is not allowing him. Ego is now becoming like a leech, which is there on his body and his soul. I mean, if you find something there is on body, you could try to remove it. But what if something is there on his soul? then what? You could have gone to this kind of word, energy vampires or energy seeker. Those people, those energies who just try to connect with your energy and try to make you pale, look down. This is what is happening with him. He's connecting with the negative part, and that's why, to not to make himself fool. On the other hand, to not to make yourself fool, he is now playing the part, even if it's going to put a blame on him, just like a song about blame. He doesn't want you to hold on the blame. He is holding the blame himself. Now, the next message is like the 14th message. He could think that because of him, she, that is feminine, is losing or missing the happiness in life. Yeah, we have just seen the message where he is trying to stop deceiving himself. On the other hand, the next message is like this. He knows that there is a feminine with him. Now, this feminine is very beautiful, is very important, is very charming. He doesn't want her just for the purpose of sexual unity. No. All of us know that any guy or any girl could have the physical satisfaction. There are so many ways to accomplish that. Some people say that you are cheating. Some people say that you are doing some other techniques, or even some could think that you are doing masturbating, whatever it could be. But here the one thing is that he feels that his feminine is too much tender. Yeah, I was thinking of this word, tender. He feels like she is tender, just like a princess, just like the princess, Disney princess. He treats you as Disney princess. You're too tender for him, that you cannot weigh the force of the nature, and he doesn't want himself to be there when he could see that you're crying and he's unable to do something. Suppose something happened that maybe he just lost a job, or maybe he's drunk and he said something to you. Now maybe because it's his old nature, old habit, and he cannot lose it in just a day. He had to drunk. He cannot lose this habit, even if he tries to go to church, temples, mosques, or he tries to pray. He tries to read the very good books, self-help books, but till though he gets eager to drink or smoke, and when this happens, he maybe even try to brutally hurt you. And when he wakes up, people are like, what shit I did? I'm very sorry. But this is no useful because the time has already gone. He could think like, even he could think like that when he tries to come to you, situation happens that nature itself disguises into different things. Just like maybe some incident happened, maybe it's like an emergency happens and you need to leave for him for some time. Maybe this could have happened for so many times, or maybe something happens to you. You feel feminine, feel like something happening to her, an allergy, a reaction. She's feeling out of balance. Maybe she gets lots of troubles in her life. Now he doesn't want you to do that. He doesn't want you to suffer from that. That's why he says, without me, you could be happy. So this me and you is not getting apart here. He's not differentiating between me and you. He's saying that this is me, that is you. This is me, that is you. You are special because you is the most important part. Stay away. Got it? Why is staying away? Because he feels you are losing the happiness in the world. That's why you don't want me and you to come together. He wants to break it up for your own goodness. That is going on in his stuffed mind. The next card is, the next message to you is he wants to get out of his own guilt. Well, that's it. That's a really wonderful thing. He is going through a tough time, a tough period. And remember that when a guy is holding on to a guilt, then he is fighting not against all the people, but he's fighting against his own wish, his own will, his own soul, his own parameter, his own angels, his own God. Because for him to fight against the guilt is not a small task. It's the biggest task, and it means too much. It's not a simple thing at all. It will be like bombastic thing for himself. It's like carrying out huge baggage and going somewhere. What do you think? What if you are given suddenly, suppose you can't even drive a car in a good way, and suddenly you are given the key to of a transport truck which holds 10 tons of weightage, and you're asked to drive from Alaska to Alabama. What will you feel? Or from India to USA, or from 10 miles. What will you do? How is it possible for you? Tell me. And he is doing that. He's holding onto the pen. Now you could feel feminine, because I know I can touch to your feelings. You could feel like, why don't you share with me? This feeling is so much strong, because this feeling comes from hurt. And when hurt is there, then hurt tries to manipulate love. And when love tries to come closer to the hurt, hurt says, no way, I'm alone. I'm capable of doing that, okay? I don't need you. You just be happy. What I want to see, to be happy. Your masculine could say that, I just want you to be happy. Many of your masculine could have said that, I want you to be happy. He wouldn't say that, I want to be happy. No, you just be happy. That's it. I don't want anything else. You be happy and let me be myself. Let me be myself. This is what he could be going through. Now, the three major messages. First message, the 16th messages. 20% of the masculine may want to break the relationship themselves. Into this time period, 20% of masculine could wish, could want, could try virtually. I don't know whether physically or not, but I get a sign this is going on in the subconscious mind that 20% they want to break the relationship, the working relationship. The next message 17 is that 50% of masculine may want that feminine should end the relationship. That is, instead of them, the feminine, who is beautiful, who is wonderful, who is charming, who is attractious, who is the best of all the world for them, because without feminine, masculine is just like a piece of paper. And he knew that this piece of paper should be a piece of paper again. If feminine came, and if she's getting hurt, it's better she moves away. I told her so many times I'm troubling her, she's not listening to me, that's it then. She should to take the decision on herself. If she wants to stay away, it's okay, I will stay away. I'll try not to sneak peek to her voice, to her photos, to everything. I'll try to delete everything. And then I may repent, I may cry, but that will be my own issue. Do not interfere in my life. See what is going on in his, my god, what's so much energy impulse is there. And the final 18th message for this three messages, the final message is that 18, 30% of the masculine think vessel that together they should have a wonderful and happy family life. Well, 50% plus 20%, 70% want to break the relationship, and the rest of the 30% want. Together, masculine and feminine energy should try to bring out a wonderful smile on each other's face. When masculine would wake up, he would want to make a cup of coffee for his feminine. When feminine returns from home, he would like to give her a kiss, a hug. Even in the night, masculine would like to ask feminine for her permission to go ahead or not. He just wants to carry out a wonderful relationship which is full of love. Then no matter how much time it will take, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 hours, or 2 years, he's ready for that. Next message is this 19th message. He wants to throw out the laziness. He wants to throw out the laziness, and this message has come because I am going through this kind of transition. I'm way more lazy. My parents have kept me in protection. Everything I wanted, they just gave me. Like, I feel like I'm an angel who is always being protected, or I'm a bird who is always being protected by angels. But when something drastic happened, and now on my own, I am putting down that laziness, and I am becoming more that the situation demands. It's very hurtful, but I need to do that. And I'm becoming, I'm trying to get out of my laziness, and the masculine is doing that. Masculine is coming out of the laziness. If the person is unable, like suppose the person is having very good job but is not doing good, now he will try to put his extra pressure into that to make himself earn more. The next message is like 20. he's becoming more practical. Yes, he's now trying to pay attention to smallest things. It's like, say, if you have a working relationship and if you could feel like masculine is not paying attention to the house, maybe he could buy anything, just like a stupid thing he just got, or he already have a watch, but still he got a watch. Sorry. Or if he had a mobile phone in his hand, still he got another mobile phone because of his stupid friend. But now, during this time period, this won't happen. He's going to think twice and thrice before making a purchase. Does he really want this? Even if he's going to need it, should I save the money for the coming year, for the coming month, for the coming month? I need to pay the rent, I need to pay the price, I need to pay the utility bills. Here he's going to be practical. And 21st message will be like, uh, he will believe more on feminine. That is the wonderful message of the time period. Whether you believe it or not, but he's going to believe on you, feminine. If you say to him that you love him, he will believe that. If you say to him you don't love him, he will not believe that. No, it's like he's going to believe on you. That means he's going to trust on you. If everybody is telling that there will be divorce, and you got a feeling in mind that no, it will not be a divorce, I want specific time, and if you said send a message to him that I'm waiting for divine to touch in my life, either he would be silent or either he would be said, okay, as you wish. He will not go against you because he trusts you. Because remember, all other people are just temporary. They do not come in your life. You and masculine together, you make a life. You make a house. You make a family. How many troubles you could face? You need to get money for your uh, relationship. You need to buy some money, you need to buy some time. You're doing everything that is capable. You're trying to be with your masculine, and your masculine is trying to be with you. So many times you could have not gone to your preferred vacation. Maybe you could have sold your car, your pendant. Maybe so many things could have happened. Maybe you could have lost anyone. Maybe you could have said you wanted to buy jewelry, but because of the money you could not have been able to buy jewelry from the last 14 years or 14 months. But still, what your masculine wants to bring on your face is a smile, and the same you want to see on his face, and both of you just try to bring it out. Right? She's going to believe more on you. Well, just to share something with you, two celebrities, Indian celebrities. I seen their interview on the TV, and they were saying that um, the masculine was a fan, or was a person who is following a career in drama, like stage drama, and the feminine was a really wonderful person who got a job in big company, but not because that time it was story about, I guess, 20 or 30 years before, so way back. And then they used to go to the big city. They went there, and she was the only person who was getting the money for them, and he was the person who was unable to find money because he used to do the drama, but he was not able to get so much money. Right now they are getting good amount of money, the people who do drama, because the tickets, the price is good, but that time it was not that much. So what happened that they did love marriage. He conducted a class of drama, and she used to come there. They meet and they decide to marry. They married, but then time came to them when he didn't have enough food to eat. So you know what both of them used to do? They used to take the water and take the biscuit. Could cost 5 rupees. Now, um, approximately 68 US dollar means sorry, 1 US dollar means 60 rupees. Sorry, 68 rupees. Okay, so consider at that time a biscuit pack could cost up to 2 to 4 rupees. So both of them used to buy one pack, dip the biscuit into the water and eat that and go to the work. They weren't even able to fulfill their demand of a good and healthy meal, and they survived the period. Even one day came when the masculine was not in the home. he went for a job search, whatever, and suddenly the owner come of that house and he said that I want this room empty right now, otherwise I'll throw you out. And now she was a feminine. How could she do that alone? It was a night time, evening, and he wasn't there, and there was no sign of communication, no phones, no mobile phones. She couldn't afford that. They didn't have any. What she did, she showed courage. She got all the material she had in her house, packed that, and suddenly moved to a certain place on her own. Met the real estate agent. He showed her the house that could fit in her budget, and she settled there. Then she told this to her masculine. Right now, if you take a look at those masculine feminine career, or where they are right now, then the masculine is having 2 to 3 high cost cars in his own account. He's having a wonderful flat and he lives in a big city, and now he is known as one of the famous celebrity in India. So see how time changes. Sometimes masculine and feminine both need to undergo through lots of changes, and no one is there by their side. So trust only on you and your feminine and the divine. Divine could be anything. You could call as divine means a book, divine means a god, divine means a picture, divine means solitude, divine means gratitude, divine means your own mother, divine means your love, divine means your child, your pet, your kitten, whatever. Divine means specific angel, whatever. They all have names, but they are different names. Actually, all of them exist, but what matters is what you want to connect with. Just like there are billions of people, like, but still you want one masculine for yourself and one feminine for yourself. This makes distinguishable efforts. So I guess that I took lots of your time, and sorry for uploading this video so late. Soon I'll upload the video of feminine, and rest of that we'll see later. Now signing off and wishing you and blessing you once again. If you're listening, send a prayer to Thomas, wishing him all the best. Thank you, take care, and goodbye. Be blessed.